Non-chat friendly edition. How do I get a girl to open up to me? Quote, hang out with girl, we like each other. She encourages me to open up to her and wants to be close to me, buys me gifts, flirts with me in person, yet extremely emotionally distant, won't date me, gave me various reasons. I've honestly never dealt with someone so emotionally closed off. By picking a girl who will. Maybe she just wants to be friends. There's a clear imbalance here though. She wants me to emotionally invest into her without doing so herself. Dealt with something similar a year ago. Be careful, because once something bad happens to her, granted she doesn't have change of heart, you'll become her emotional tampon. And if you care for this girl the way I did the one I was talking to, how's the best way to convince a girl that you don't want her for her body and you want to love and support her? Tell her, and if she doesn't believe you, then drop her because she doesn't trust you. Quote, you don't deserve love. You deserve to die cold and alone eerily. Thanks, I will do just that, but I understand why a girl wouldn't trust me, even if it isn't a very nice feeling. I'm willing to put the time in because I want to build a wholesome long-term relationship built on a strong mutual emotional bond, goals and trust, not fleeting *ion and vapid attraction, and I think pushing for sex would that right up. Crab mentality, also known as crabs in a bucket, also barrel, basket, or pot mentality, is a way of thinking best described by the phrase, if I can't have it, neither can you. 1. The metaphor is derived from a pattern of behavior noted in crabs when they are trapped in a bucket. While any one crab could easily escape, 2. Its efforts will be undermined by others, ensuring the group's collective demise. 3. 4. Leave her. She has power in the relationship until you do. Leave her. She has power in the relationship until you do. But these things will end the relationship, won't they? Quote, you should not trust a stranger who tells you **. You should not trust a stranger who tells you **. A female friend has been going through an abusive marriage and finally decided to try and divorce him. She's been coming to me for advice and we've gotten really close over the last few months. I like her a lot and I'm fairly certain she likes me a lot too. How long should I wait before asking her out? Quote, dating chads used up punching bag faggot. Quote, used godos. Honestly, don't ask her out, but wait for your friendship to naturally evolve into something more when she feels ready. Keep it lightly flirty and such. Quite a while, she needs to be out on her own for multiple months to make sure she wants you versus all other men, not just you, the guy who is helping her through her divorce. She has to see her options and pick you. Why do women hate boat movies? The **essay boat movie. Cast Away. Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World, a masterpiece movie that women will never understand. Because boats are the ultimate perilous environments on space. Quote, no solid ground, confined to finite surface area. Ground is constantly trying to swallow you whole. Women don't understand hardship that isn't pushing a baby out of their vaginas. Is there any hope trying to get my GF to have sex more than 1 to 2 times a week? I feel like I'm just not attractive enough for her or something, or I'm just not worth more sex or something. I don't really get it. She's said that that's just how she is. She can go weeks without really thinking about sex and it's not important to her in a relationship. It's not that she doesn't enjoy it, it's more she just doesn't really need it and her meds probably damper the two. Should I just move on or try and initiate more times and see what happens? It's probably just how her sex drive is, and is not about you. And she's right, it's probably worse because of meds. I wouldn't initiate it more often, but you can try. Are you the same anon with a full thread? 4 years together, used to be daily. I responded to you there, but we could talk here if you'd prefer. I'm trying dating again, please help me not get burned this time. Tell me if you see any red flags. Quote, go out Thursday night to a farm party. I'm already a bit drunk when I get there, chat up a couple girls, kind of make a good connection with one of them. End of the night, all of the girls go back to a big house and most of us guys leave. I decide to make a move, get the girl's cell phone number and call her. Hey, I'm Anand, you want to get out of here? I can give you a ride, it's pretty late. She says okay, and I go get her, and before we reach her house I tell her I have a couple beers left, you want to park somewhere and drink them? She also says okay. We drink a couple beers, we fool around a bit, just a few kisses, and we end up falling asleep in the truck. Lol. I leave her home at 7 to 8 a.m, go sleep a little, and I send her a text 12 p.m. She asks me if I had breakfast and I say no, and she texts back, I'm getting up to go get something, let's go. I pick her up, we ride around a bit, go eat something, then I take her to a small get-together at a friend's place, but she feels hungover and I take her back home at 4 p.m. or soon. The ride back she left it open for another date. I think she ***ing how she wanted to go to some thermal waters not far from here. Worst thing I can see is that at the party she told me she was recently single, and then at the restaurant she said her ex-BF left her a few days ago, but maybe they could get back together. Still, should I keep trying or not? I haven't texted her since yesterday and she's been online. Also, her texts are very short and kind of dry, like pig related, and I feel like when a girl is interested she texts longer texts. There's literally nothing wrong with that. Continue seeing her. Quote, she said her ex-BF left her a few days ago, but maybe they could get back together. Still, she told you this explicitly. Damn, that's bold. Maybe it's a cultural thing, she's definitely interested in you, but it's hard to know if that interest is getting her ex jealous, or if she just wants some or if it's romantic interest. Quote, she told you this explicitly. Damn, that's bold. Maybe it's a cultural thing, don't you think so? Maybe it is because it didn't seem particularly bold to me. She's definitely interested in you, but it's hard to know if that interest is getting her ex jealous, or if she just wants some or if it's romantic interest. I guess I should try to see her again and figure it out. Quote, you think so? Maybe it is because it didn't seem particularly bold to me. Yeah, where I'm from in the USA, it's a big faux pas to be hung up on your ex. Saying is forthright is a big yikes. It's only really okay if she's explicitly looking for a friends with benefits thing. How do I break it to my GF that she's fat and ugly and she has no right in thinking she has any power in our relationship? Cheat on her and tell it's because she is fat and ugly. EZPZ. This is a really general question, but the close friend I have a crush on is a girl, so this question is more directed towards girls. Say that someone confessed to you back in high school and you didn't have the same feelings for him. Is it possible that he turns himself around, and in bettering himself physically and mentally, and the both of you growing up, you've changed your mind about him? Hypothetically speaking.